What's up, Jesse? JP in the house, part two. Well, not part two. Yeah, part two, or I should say part three, B of how to wake up, black man, woman, and anyone else. Anyway, like I said, those jobs are going to be very, very lucrative. As far as the income, you can make them for selling for $5, $10, $20. If you making them platinum or gold and stuff like that, and the price will go up, and that's it is potential to be billions of dollars, make billions of dollars off of that and stuff. And what you do is you don't just go buy it from anyone. You buy it from another brother or sister or someone who's doing business. But then at the same time, you guys need to really check and find out if these people are putting money back into the neighborhood. Because if you sell it, if you buy it from someone who don't live there, they're just going to take that money and it's never coming back to the neighborhood, and that's not good. Keep that money circulating and stuff. And that's another thing, like, I ain't going to talk about that. Let's see. Oh, okay, I want to give you a story what happened to me. Me and a friend went to Hollywood, and we couldn't go into a club because we didn't have enough money for the both of us. But so I gave him my money I had, and he went in. I got into the back of his car and slept. And so when I woke up, we're in the middle of Beverly Hills on a residential area, on a residential street, and I woke up and I saw these red and blue lights flash, and so I'm asking where we were, and he told me Beverly Hills and blah blah blah, and I was like really angry at him. And then the police, they said to us, you're in the front seat, put your hands above your head, put your hands out the window, crawl out the window, and don't move, don't make any sudden movements, and blah 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 blah. So my friend, he got out and did what they said. And then I was in the back seat, but I was laying down, so they couldn't see me. And the only reason they saw me because when the police stopped my friend, he came and looked in the back and saw me in the back of the car sleeping. And then they said, you're in the back seat. Sit up slowly, put your hands up where we could see them. Put your hands out the window, climb out the window, climb through the front, between the front seats, and climb out the window with your hands out first, and this and that. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, if I while I'm sitting up or anything, if I make any sudden moves, that's it. So I was thinking like, okay, fine, I know what I do. So I just started yelling at the top of my voice, I'm unarmed! Please don't shoot! I am unarmed! Please don't shoot! And I just kept yelling at the top of my voice, and kept yelling it until I got out of the car, and I felt the police officer put his hand on my shoulders, and then when I finally got my hands behind my back and in handcuffs, that's when I stopped, and then I know that probably psychologically messed them guys up, like, wow, it's probably the first time, or they wasn't expecting that, and eventually, we the story, everything got cleared up and stuff, but I was really angry at my friend because I could have just woke up from a bad dream and set up, and that would have been it. You know what I'm saying? And when I got out the car, I looked. It was like cops on the cars with shotguns, and they had all kinds of stuff. It was like 6 cars and stuff. I was like, oh my goodness, And even to this day, I still think about it and stuff. And what you do too is when you're driving in your cars and the police officer stops you, the first thing you do is you put your hands on your steering wheel. As soon as they see your hands, it's going to make them secure and it's going to make them safe. Okay? And then if you have any of your friends, you tell them to sit up and put their hands on their on the seat in front of them so the officers can see it, or on the dashboard. And me and my brother, we got stopped one day in Westwood, my youngest brother, and I told him to do it, and he wouldn't do it, and I kept yelling at him, and I was just thinking in my head, man, why is he so stubborn? Why he just won't put his hands on his dashboard? Well, I didn't do anything wrong, and it's that kind of attitude, and I was like, huh? And I was like, it ain't even about an attitude, it's just about being safe, and so I was really angry, and I kept telling him, and I think maybe I threatened him or something, and not threatened, like bad threatened, but like, how big brother say, I'm gonna do this if you don't do that, And so he finally did it, and the cops came, and they saw our hands up there. And the cop, he asked me after he pulled us out, he said, "Why'd you have your hands on the steering wheel?" And I said, "Well, to inform you that you are in no danger." And he was like, "Oh, okay," and stuff like that. But I ended up getting a ticket. I think I got a ticket anyway for something. I don't know. No. I didn't get a ticket because I was in the military, and I just got lucky. He just told me to fix it and stuff because it was my back. When I back up, I guess the white light didn't pop on or something like that. But anyway, so that's what I do, and I can be, ignorant and stuff like that. But it's not even about being ignorant. It's about protecting your interests, and your first interest you have to protect is your life. So please get those straps, get those ID cards for your children. Um, Make sure you tell the police that you're unarmed, not to shoot, and tell them to frisk you. And it might sound stupid. I know it sounds stupid, but if you think about it, all you're doing is cooperating with them. Because back in the days, they used to frisk brothers. They used to do it all the time. And now I don't know why they stopped. Well, I can just only start surmising, or I think it's surmising and stuff. Why they stopped, so that I don't know. I guess brothers always run from the cops, but I don't know why. Just stop running from because there's no reason. Especially if you're innocent, there's no reason. If you've done nothing, they're not like a boogeyman or something like that you see in a dream you get scared of, or some dinosaur and stuff. Just human beings just like you. And if you ain't even done anything, then don't worry about it. And I mean, then I can understand you can go all into it, like all this other stuff, but that's not the point. Um, let's see what else. Oh yeah, but anyway, about those straps though, start thinking business, because if it does hit a big hit in the States, it's gonna go fashion, and you'd be surprised. Maybe some of the states might even start making their ID cards really looking nice and stuff. A lot of people, if they start buying them, they're gonna hit the supermarkets. Super department stores, and it might go to Canada too. The brothers in England and France and other countries and stuff. And you brothers, sisters, a whole bunch of us out there that live in these countries where they are not particularly, how can I say, looking at us with a smile on their face and stuff like that. So, or not a nice smile anyway. And the potential, the money that comes out of this, by buying those strips, even if they're $10 each, it's just, there's a lot of money. So as you start doing this, the guys who ever intend on doing this, please start thinking interest. Don't start being stingy and think about how you can get you a house and all that stuff. Because when you buy a house and you buy a car, as soon as you buy a house, you're always spending money. Okay, you always going to spend money. As soon as you buy a car, you're always spending money. And money is not, it's meant to be worked. You use money to make money. Money is you want to make some money, the best way to make money is with money. Money knows how to work, and money knows how to create money and stuff like that. And get into investment. I think it's this thing I'm going to call Investorwords.com or something like that. Just get on there, and they teach you all these investment terms and stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to finish up in about a minute. So what do? Just don't run from the police, even if they threaten to take you to jail. Because if they threaten to take you to jail, then that first thing they're going to do is they're going to have to frisk you and check you, put you in handcuffs, and they're going to frisk you, and you're going to be secure. They're going to know that, hey, this person is secure, okay, and do that, But if you don't take you to jail, you run away, then they're gonna, and stuff like that. So please be careful. All the young kids, stop running off at the mouth with these cops and stuff. Don't try to fight them, just bear with it, and best thing to do is stay off the streets. If you're in high school and you ain't got nothing to do outside other than go outside and get replenished by the sun for a couple of hours, you can do that in your front yard, and to just be careful, please do this, okay? I'm out. Peace.